Hi, I'm just gonna talk about what I learned today. Actually, I almost forgot to talk about what I learned today, so I'm sorry I'm late. And the thing is that uh, I'm I'm like what I'm trying to do is making my own digital system, but I already made the UI library. But the most the hard thing is the UI library is private npm. So that's so so what's wrong? What's wrong about did it? Oh, sorry. Uh, so it is private npm, but the thing is that if I use some kind of CDN for the module, JSON module like ESMSH only support for the public npm. So and that would be really bad if I trying to use the ESMSH um, because I'm using private npm, but I can change into some kind of mix, some kind of the not common way to do it. So you have to really ask yourself. A lot of companies they build their own library, but they really publish into private npm? It's gonna cost a lot actually. But what's they really doing? So they are using some kind of the tool that make the separate the server for the npm. So what they're doing is like the processing, but I don't get what this proxy means. But still, they use proxy or mirrors to get them npm packages, and they use casting. So after that they publish into not npm but their own some kind of a server that handles the package, and they publish into some kind of way of it, and they utilize it. And so most famous like npm registry is Nexus, but other thing is JSFrog. I'm gonna use JSFrog. Yeah, I know JSFrog is big enterprise, but still though, I want to challenge myself and this JSFrog or not. And JSFrog, there's open source version, so I'm just gonna use Docker to pull it into my environment, and I'm just gonna just to run. I'm just gonna deploy into some kind of server, but not JS Cloud. JS Cloud is some kind of cost. There's a cost using JS Cloud. I'm just gonna use whether AWS. I think the Digital Ocean is way better because it's cheap. I'm gonna use Digital Ocean for the BPS. I think BPC. Yeah, it was a BPS, BPC, but whatever. But the big problem is I really have no knowledge of the kind of BPC, BPS, and Docker, and what is load balancing, those kind of stuff. Because I'm a front end engineer, and that is really challenging for me. But I already finished like testing JSFrog, but into local. And I already made a server for the Digital Ocean. Not the server, it's just the how to say it. I config the Digital Ocean. So there's it's a server. Yeah, by the way, and I can just connect into that server using SSH, and I can use JSFrog OSS into that kind of Digital Ocean environment. But I'm still facing the 404 error and not found error. I think the problem is some kind of the firewall error, or I did something wrong. And I think this is really hard part because JSFrog is really new to me. I don't know what's processing, what is meter thing, and those kind of stuff make me really confused. And the most important part is that I think it is really necessary or not. If it is, yeah, it's gonna be necessary if I am trying to get a job, but I'm trying to start a business. It is really necessary to construct this kind of environment for the development. I really don't get it. I think it's gonna be worth it, but it's gonna be challenging. And I think just focus on the development will destroy this kind of my startup. Because if you're trying to learn a startup, there's so many things to do, like business management and marketing, those kind of stuff. But focusing on development will lead the service into some kind of weird way. But I'm serious though. After deploying JS on the DistroOcean, I think I'm just gonna talk about how did I do it, and I'm gonna make a very great video using whiteboard instead of using this camera in the laptop. So I think this is it. So have a nice day and see you next time. Bye bye.